What's up, guys? It is Starguard here for another mock review, this time on my boy Grant. I don't know why I said my boy. It's a character I created. He's not my, you get what I'm saying. So this is a character that's been around the channel for a while, just like Ace. Like Ace, Grant, and Sparkle, kind of the first ones I made short videos with on YouTube. And so, he got a revamp recently. And I'll talk about kind of his character, and he very much so was one of the main three, that being Spark, Ace, and Grant. Those three were the kind of things I started my channel with. He and Ace haven't appeared in that many videos, but hopefully I could change that eventually, because I do like their dynamics and stuff, and they are pretty important for Spark's story. Yeah, but I could talk about that. So starting off with the feet here, these are just normal 2.0 Herofactory feet, which is good because this little gap in there does allow for torso, or not torso, what's it called, heel articulation with that Star Wars shin piece, because if that it was a different piece, then he just wouldn't be able to move his foot forward essentially. But yeah, here on his foot is just a CCBS shell glued on the back, and then a shin piece, and then these little like tire pieces that I cut, and I put them on the side because I kind of like that like reactor look. And I put green kind of what's it called, highlights on them to make it look like his armor has, what's it called, kind of glowing energy on it. And then just some wrapped up fabric for his pants, and then his torso, what's it called, just a CCBS torso glued on there. I mean, guys, I've used one of these on pretty much every single one of my mocks, so I mean, yeah, I think y'all know that piece by now. But yeah, and then in there is a brain attack torso glued on top, and then more highlights in there along with this kind of Herofactory what's called chest piece add-on on top. I will say it is important to note that this design of Grant is like he's a revamp of a revamp. He's more of like I basically kind of took the original mock that I had, and so the original one I really didn't like. For the longest time, Ace and Grant just had designs I did not like. However, I made kind of a lot of these changes, specifically stuff I think like the shins, and then the new torso came with an older version of Grant that I revamped and redid. And then on top of that, I recently made some other changes, so I'm going to go through the whole mock and then kind of show the different changes. Specifically, one new changes is all the highlights of the green kind of like look, the green armor in there, or like energy look and stuff. And his new head, he now has greener skin, because he originally just had a dark green Roxy head, and that was just really dark, especially because like he has like black what's it called, undersuit, and it was just, I needed something a little more contrasting with the rest of the mock. And also that little thing on here is the goggles, and so these goggles were inspired by Sir's sound. His character Nara has these, but I put on some blue and some red, so he has kind of like all the primary colors on his head. Not that's an important thing to his character, just that I thought I'd add that extra little bit of kind of touch to him, because just add extra little bit of color. Also, he has like this thing, because that's from a matte coat. I put too much matte coat on there, so he has like a little like highlight thing now. Hopefully, if y'all know how to fix that, please tell me. But yeah, and then here's shoulder pads, which are on ribbon, so he can move around, move his arms and everything. Yeah, those shoulder pads were originally the other way, like they're flipped like how they normally are on figures. But yeah, I did that because I kind of like this look, to make it look like the armor's kind of on top, and it makes him look more kind of, I don't know, I just like the look of it. And then his arms, this is a CCBS shell on a cut hand connector. I could turn it. I'm gonna go and stabilize the tripod real quick, actually. Probably the best way to do it. I say stabilize and immediately starts wiggling. Okay. So that's a hand connector in there that has a tire, and then that shell is just connected on there, and then the hand is connected to the ball joint in the shell. And so these hands are just Zyantro hands, but I painted the fingers green with this Tester's acrylic paint, That's also what the head is made out of, so it color matches and looks all nice and correct. And that's also why I changed his skin color to a brighter green, because I knew I couldn't match the original green, dark green, for Lego's old G1, what's it called, looks. Ooh, the battery's about to die. Hello? Hello? Oh, yay, the battery pack is back. The battery pack died, y'all. That's how professional these reviews are. I always keep my batteries alive. You can quote me on that. But yeah, sorry, that's another reason why his, I changed the color of his, like, head and stuff of his skin, because he's supposed to be, you know, a dude wearing armor. Well, like, characters like Spark is a robot, and then Ace just has, like, all armor on, because he has, like, Spartan armor on. He's not a Halo Spartan. That's what he's inspired by, because he's, like, really bulky compared to, but yeah, so I wanted to make it sure, like all the skin kind of, like, made sense as to where it was. And also, I just want to give that brighter color, because I think it adds a little more pop to his character. And on the back here is just, like, I threw on some cloth for his little jacket thing. It's a little see-through. I could hopefully fix that in the future, give him, like, a proper jacket. Maybe I'll buy a custom one for him. But yeah, he has this kind of, like, trench coat-esque look. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to make his design a little more unique, because I knew that he had black and silver armor was always what I kind of used on Grant, but I wanted to give him extra little stuff to kind of inform his character. And now I think he kind of looks like the tech guy, which is what his character is. So, you know, he's Spark's tech guy that got his like his older brother and stuff. Like, that's the dynamic. And also in here, in the torso, there is shoulder articulation and torso articulation. I realize almost all of my MOCs have that. I just don't point it out, and that's not great. For the MOC reviews, because the whole point of the MOC reviews is to kind of go in depth with all these characters, designs and such. But yeah, Grant was a much simpler MOC to make, because again, I was working off a base. Grant was actually one of the first ones I made, kind of like more shoulder articulation, cut parts, and stuff like that. And so really, I was kind of working off a good base. What I would call is, like, I don't know what it would be, because it's not his 1.0 design, but his original kind of new form design, and then this is hopefully, like, the definitive version. I mean, I will always keep on making and adding stuff to MOCs. But yeah, that's kind of the deal with Grant. You know, I was working off something that already existed, so it wasn't too much work. I was just kind of adding some dry brushing, adding some extra little details, and now here he is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go and throw Spark in there so you get a little size comparison. But yeah, there's Grant and Spark. I mean, that's really all I have to say about them. If you want to see videos with Grant, there are a couple up here. I know he makes a brief appearance in one of the 101 shorts or something. I'll throw videos up there if you want to check out more of this character. But yeah, there's Grant, there's Spark, and this is the end of the video. Go check out more videos if y'all like. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Go check out that stuff. I feel like there's something else I need to say. There's not. Anyway, here's the end credits, or not end credits, end card. Go click on videos, subscribe, all the things. Awesome. I'm gonna do a thumbs up. Yeah.